My name is Michelle Garcia. I'm an illustrator and designer. I'm a first-generation American and Latina. I received my BFA from Mass College of Art and Design in Boston, Massachusetts, and my AA from Orange Coast College in Costa Mesa, California. Growing up in the Los Angeles metro, I was extremely privileged and fortunate to have had access to affordable art programs that supported my curiosity around painting, drawing, culture, and personal history. As a child of immigrants, I'm the only person in my family who was born in the United States. My mother, who immigrated here in the 1980s, learned to speak English fluently once she moved to the US. She strongly values education and had to overcome language barriers to become a teacher. I was uniquely privileged in that my mother made sure that my sister and I grew up in a safe neighborhood surrounded by a community with an immense amount of social capital. I was lucky to have had a mother who encouraged both my sister and I to pursue whatever made us happiest. And I know that that isn't always the experience of first-generation children. Additionally, I was lucky to have adults, teachers, and family who broke away from the rhetoric that hard work was the only skill I needed. Instead, they focused on connecting me with my peers and with mentors, affirming my identity, providing me with adequate nutrition, and making sure I had a safe home environment. Even myself, a person who grew up using free lunch vouchers, understands the kind of privilege that I was granted. Because of this, I feel that it is important to make privilege known, challenge it, have empathy, and extend privilege. Many of us are a product of privilege. My senior thesis at Mass College of Art and Design was entitled "The Problem We All Live With: A Conversation on Contemporary Racism." It addressed the cultural mythology of luck and misfortune within the context of the daily impact of class, race, lineage, privilege, and natural-born ability on a person's life. I thought that it was important to distinguish luck from privilege, as many factors that seem like luck are in reality just a form of privilege. The final product of this thesis were 6 15 by 24 mixed media editorial illustrations. This was turned into a magazine by the same name, where my illustrations were paired with text that supported these works. For me, it's important to focus on the topic of Latino identity, both in the United States and abroad, because the majority of research on identity and assimilation came from the experiences of European immigrants who arrived in major gateways in Northeast cities. This research has systematically neglected the experience of Mexicans and other Latinos. For me, it's crucial to learn the personal history of minorities in the US and abroad to understand the broader context of race, immigration, and ethnic identity in the United States. Without proper understanding of racism and issues that face minorities, it's impossible to understand why race continues to matter. Race plays an important role in determining the quality of one's education, as well as national income levels, incarceration rates and terms, and other factors that shape communities. The artwork I'm making talks about race and racism directly. In this way, it works against silence and colorblindness, and over time, hopefully, will break down our deep-rooted status quo.